I want to thank my zygomatic bone for giving my face cheeks. Will eating yogurt make me chesty? A XYSTER is a bone scraping tool, and not the utensil you want to find in a person's basement. Spider webs are more beautiful than they are creepy. The plow-shaped VOMER divides my nasal cavity like man-made borders separate persons from each other. A resourceful skeleton detaches his right and left ulnas to practice the standard eighth note groove on a drum set. Thoracic vertebrae hold the rib cage and protect the heart and lungs. And I thought the cranium had a lot of responsibility. I practice pulling my scapulae in toward each other several times a day. Do you know the name of the angel who plays Handel's Concerto for Harp and Orchestra on her ribs? My knees quiver every time I get surprised by a prehistoric-looking insect. Physical therapists say not to kneel directly on the PATELLAE. This practice was easier to follow before my daughter was born. Now, I crawl on demand. I use my occipital as the saucer prototype for luxury dinnerware. Memories of the 1975 television movie entitled Trilogy of Terror gives me nightmares. My neighbor's mandible fell open when she saw the tube of deep blue oil paint I left on her doorstep. I stretch at least 6 days a week, and this ritual reduces the minor pain and stiffness I experience in and around my lumbar spine. Will it be easier to fit in my Subaru dressed as King Kong or Bruce from Jaws? The malleus is attached to the eardrum. The incus is attached to the malleus, and the stapes is attached to the incus. An unusual man, perhaps from the 1980s, asked me if he can catch fish using his hook of the haymate. My favorite ghost costume was worn by Charlie Brown in 1966. The femur is the longest, heaviest, and strongest bone in the human skeleton, and the most important bone of the leg. It can carry 30 times the weight of the body, and is why Charles Atlas still stands at 45 Rockefeller Plaza in Manhattan. The ethmoid bone is located in the midline of the anterior cranium. Will it break when something strikes me between the eyes? The distal phalanx of my right forefinger is built like a spark plug. A French clavicle player accompanied the Gregorian Chant sung by the congregation during the Roman Catholic Church service. Please give candy to the trick-or-treaters dressed as aliens, because there have been UFO sightings in the Hudson Valley.